Good afternoon to you on this Wednesday. I have to stop and think what day it is. It's Wednesday. Yeah, sometimes even, I knew it was Wednesday because, a lot of times the only time I know what days are because of my workout training. But Wednesday, this is David Rich. Bounce the Tribe, Body, Mind, and Spirit. I want to do something which I actually kind of touched bases on, I think, a couple of videos ago. And in one aspect, it's a very simple one, but sometimes it's one we forget. And that is to celebrate the small wins. We are more likely to celebrate our big wins, but we don't necessarily celebrate the small wins. And this goes back with the video I was just mentioning, which is to remember how far you've come. So celebrate the small wins. And this is pretty much everything. You can go through gratitude is so important about everything we do. It has a source of so many things. That's why one of the reasons I believe it's important to keep a gratitude journal. There's different ways you can do this. You can do it in the morning, you can do it in the evening. I choose to do it at night. I have a journal. Matter of fact, I just bought another one because mine's almost full. So I got a couple of years worth, so several thousand. Well, I do 5 things I'm grateful for at night just before I go to bed. And this is something I'm grateful for from the day. And I've shared this up before, but it could be something simple like a shave. Last night I actually shaved. I still need a beard trim, but it could be a shave. It could be get a workout. It could be something you learned. It could be connecting with a friend. It could be you had some good coffee that day. You had some good food. Those are kind of what I'm referring to as the small ones. Those are the things we need to celebrate and also learn to be grateful for everything else we have in our life, because that carries over to everything else. If you can celebrate that you went for a walk, that's dealing with your body. You celebrated that gratitude uplifts your mind, uplifts your spirit, so you get your body, mind, and spirit all connected together. And even some of the other things is, this is the late, great Wayne Dyer mentioned about how if he saw a penny on the ground, he would pick it up and say, well, if he looked up, he always would say thank you. Because his same thing was, if you were not grateful for the little money you get, then why would you be grateful for the big stuff you get? You got to be grateful for the pennies of time, because plus pennies add up. So you got to be grateful for all the small stuff, and one of the easiest ways to do it is with gratitude. Excuse me. Now, big ones are also good. I'm going to wait and do that there because in a couple of days I have a little bit of a milestone for me to celebrate, so I'm going to wait on that one there. But yeah, celebrate the small stuff. Because if you can celebrate the small stuff, it's much easier to celebrate the big stuff as well. Every little step you make. If you can do micro goals, for example, here's a way you can start celebrating small stuff. If you want to start walking and you haven't done it for a while. So the first step would be that maybe you got to go get some walking shoes. That was your first step. You got some walking shoes. The next one would be, okay, you got your walking shoes, you get up and get dressed, and that's as far in your walking clothes or workout clothes, whatever you're going to do. That's your second step. Well, third step, if you're going to walk, and say you actually might walk out to the house and walk outside and turn around and come back in. Then the next time you're going to walk and maybe go 100 feet or 100 yards, whatever it's going to be. Then you might slowly make it up to maybe a block, and then maybe 2 blocks and 3 blocks, but you start up small. And that way there. Because when we get those boosts, it helps to bolster us up and it helps us to keep going. So get those small celebrations for the small wins, for the small goals, whatever it is. Make sure you celebrate those there so it makes it easier and keeps you going to start celebrating the bigger ones. All right, so that's all I got for you today. We'll talk about the big ones here in a little while, in a couple of days. But what's a small goal for you that you remember to celebrate? Okay, I already mentioned here, I do a journal. A gratitude journal every night before I go to bed. 5 things I'm grateful for from the day. And it could be small, it could be a little large. But let me know for you. How do you celebrate your small wins, and what are they? All right, have yourself a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Take care. Bouncing to you.